Hello, Facebook world. If it looks to you like I'm coming to you upside down, I kind of am. I am in well, not mine, but I'm in a hammock. And it's super comfortable. But I had a really great training that I listened to today, and I wanted to share it with you because it is applicable to anything in your life. I'm just trying to not cover up my phone speaker so y'all can hear me. Okay, so the title of this video is what you're really objecting to when you're objecting to anything in your life. What you're really objecting to is not, hey Sarah, thanks for hopping on. Hope you're doing well. You're not objecting to the thing itself. Let's say you got presented with, you've been searching for a solution to your health, and that's just top of my mind because that's one of the things I get often, but I'll put some other examples in here. Let's say you've been searching for a something to help you with your health. You've struggled and struggled, and you see a Facebook ad or you see a program, you see your friends doing this thing that seems to be working, and you're like, okay, I'm going to give it a try. And you get on the phone with someone, you talk about this program, and you're like, oh, I mean, it sounds really good, it sounds amazing, it sounds like it's going to work, but you know, it costs a lot of money. It's not really for me. I mean, great that all those other people have the money, they have the time to do it, but you know, I'm just so busy, and I don't really have the money to invest in myself right now. It's just not a good time. What you're really objecting to there is not the money, it's not the time, it's not anything but your fear of the outcome. You saw the outcome, you saw that it's worked for other people, you saw that it could work for you, but you're so comfortable being you right now. You're so comfortable in that spot of like, yeah, I'm uncomfortable, but I'm comfortable in my uncomfortableness. Yeah, I'd love to be healthier. I'd love to not have to worry about this issue or that issue, but you know, I deal with it. It's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. There's other people much further worse off than I am. It's okay. I'm comfortable. It's fine. I'll be fine. Or let's say that your marriage is falling apart and you've tried everything you could possibly try. You have tried counseling, you've tried therapy, you've tried a weekend retreat, retro-vi, you have tried multiple church groups, small groups, you've had mentors, and you've had counselors for the last umpteen years. And you come across this program that has hundreds of clients who have seen success, and you're at a moment of like, oh my gosh, I am so tired of this marriage being so difficult, and so challenging. I'm so exhausted. Thank you, Terrence. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining me. I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired of being the only one working in this marriage. I'm so tired of raising these kids all by myself. I'm just so sick and tired of being alone and not heard and unsupported. And this program you found speaks to all of those things, and there's hundreds of clients who have seen transformations in their marriages, and they've been in the same place that you were. You're not really that special because everyone kind of all has the same problems. So you make a phone call and you talk about this program, and you have a great conversation, and you've already had some transformations and some breakthroughs on this call. And then you get to the point of, okay, it's decision time. Do you want to enroll yourself in this program, or do you not? And well, I need to know the details of how much this is going to cost me. And you totally forget about the fact that you were just so like over your head done with this marriage. You're exhausted. You're not taking care of yourself. You're yelling at your kids. Your children are being affected. mentally, they're being affected physically, they're seeing you set this horrible example of what a marriage could look like, but you're putting a dollar amount on that. You're not objecting to the financial aspect of it. What you're objecting to is the fact that that outcome could really happen for you. And again, you're comfortable in your dysfunction. You're comfortable in this crazy dynamic of dysfunction in your family because it works. I mean, you've been doing it for the last 15, 20, 17, 5 years. And it works. It's not fun. You cry yourself to sleep a lot. You talk about your marriage and how horrible it is whenever you have the chance, or you don't talk about it and you suffer in silence. But when it comes to actually having something in front of you that's proven to work, that is a community where you could be supported 100% and get just absolute hand holding through this whole process, to where your life on the other side of that program could look completely different, like 360 different, and you could have the life of your dreams, not only for yourself, but for your kids and for your marriage. It can be a marriage where everyone's like, oh my gosh, like, what did you guys do? You're so in love. You look so amazing. You look like you love each other so much, and you actually do. That could happen for you. But you say, oh, it costs how much? Yeah, a therapist is a lot cheaper. Like, marriage counseling is a lot cheaper, even though, hey, you already did that and it didn't work. So you've got this program in front of you that's considerably more, but definitely not the most expensive thing you've ever done in your life. It's definitely less than a car or a home or the camp, the basketball program that you put your kid in so that he could be a star basketball player. But you're not willing to commit to that. Why? Because you're comfortable in your dysfunction and you're afraid of actually achieving that outcome, because you can't see yourself being successful. You can't see yourself being happy just because you should be happy. You can't see your kids being happy because, well, all kids have issues. All kids are on anxiety medication and depression medications, and it's just the world we live in this day. Nobody has a good marriage, so, why should I have a good marriage? You're comfortable in your dysfunction. This literally can be the reason why you object to anything in your life. You have the opportunity for your dream job, what you think is your dream job, but you don't apply. Why? Because I don't have the right qualifications that they're asking for. I don't have that much experience. I could be good at it, but I haven't had the education. I'm not trained. I'm not certified, blah, 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 on and on and on. You're just continually coming up for reasons to sabotage yourself because you're scared of being successful. What if you do fly? What if this is the job of your life? And it just opens up and allows you to use your gifts to totally impact the world. But you say no, because even though you hate your job and you complain about it to everybody that will listen, and you've complained about it for the last 5 years, instead of taking this opportunity, you stay in your comfort of dysfunction and complaining. Like I said, guys, this literally can be for any situation in your life. So the next time you come into this place where you have an opportunity in front of you, you have an opportunity for transformation in any area of your life, whether it's fitness, health, finances, relationships, spirituality, maybe it's moving to a completely different place. And you feel the tension and the pressure of having to make a decision, and you want to put that pressure on whoever is putting that opportunity in front of you. They probably just want it because they want their money for the program, or they just need to put a body in this position. They don't really want me. Whatever it is, stop. I want you to stop and think about you and how you are thinking about this decision and this moment in your life. Because if you're not thinking about it as an opportunity to completely transform whatever area this is, your marriage, your finances, your fitness, your health, whatever we're talking about here. If you're not looking at it as an opportunity to transform, and know that whenever you do something, it's going to be uncomfortable at first. Every change brings uncomfortableness with it. But if you don't do something different than you've always done, you are not going to get any different results. If you want to be okay with a mediocre marriage where you're walking on eggshells around your husband because he's always angry, he doesn't think he's loved, so he's sabotaging every relationship in the marriage, including his kids. Your kids are hiding in their rooms because they don't know when mom and dad are going to fight again. If you're okay with that, I guess that's your choice. But if you're not okay with it and you find yourself complaining about it and you're presented with an opportunity, make that decision, not based on the financial cost of it or the uncomfortableness of it, but based on the fact that right on the other side of that decision is the transformation you're crying out for inside, the transformation you've been searching for. Give yourself the opportunity to move into that and stop fighting it. Stop fighting it. It's going to be uncomfortable, but you're going to be surrounded with a bunch of people who love you and care about you, whether that's your family or whether that's the people in the program who want to see you succeed in whatever area this is in your life. So I hope that encourages you guys. Feel free to share it. Thank you so much for hopping on. If you are catching the replay, I know you will find value in this. This was like a super eye-opening training that I went through today, and it's super valuable. So love you guys and have a great night.